Hey everyone, my name's Chris Winter and today I'm going to do an in-depth comparison between two 24mm lenses. The brand new Sigma 24mm f1.4 art lens and the very popular Canon 24mm f1.4 L lens version 2. Now I'm going to test out their build quality, take some sample images, see which one autofocuses best and find out what the best lens is for you and more importantly for your money. Now I'd also like to say a big thanks to the guys over at Brisbane Camera Hire and Shutter Hub for letting me rent out both of these lenses so I could do a proper test. To start off with, let's take a look at the build quality of these two 24mm lenses. Now both of these lenses have fantastic build quality, which is really a testament to just how much Sigma has come on in the recent years. Now the Sigma is slightly heavier at 665 grams to Canon's 650 grams, but it's only very slight and you're not really going to notice it. They do actually look really similar. Both have 77mm filter threads and very nice full-time focus rings, and if I was to say which one was better, I'd say that Sigma did have a smoother focus ring. Now the big difference in terms of build quality between these two lenses is weather sealing. The Canon 24L does have weather sealing, whereas the Sigma doesn't, which to many professionals is really important. So factoring this in, the winner in terms of build quality is the Canon 24mm f1.4L. So let's talk about autofocus speed. Now Sigma don't have a fantastic reputation for creating the fastest focusing lenses, but the 24mm I've found is definitely no slouch. I've found that there's a noticeable improvement over older Sigma lenses, which is really nice to see. So let's test out this Sigma right now. I've got a 5D Mark III and I'm going to focus on a few different things here on my table. And we're going to listen out for that confirmation to beep just to see how fast it is. Now it's not having any trouble at all locking onto the subjects, and it's definitely quite snappy. There's a little bit of a delay, but I've got to say I've been very impressed with the Sigma. It is very quick, and for a prime lens, it does do a good job. Now over my testing period, I've got to say that the Canon 24mm has very much impressed me with just how fast it is to lock onto subjects, especially in low light. That was somewhere where the Sigma struggled a little bit, but the Canon has done very good. So let's now do the same test with a Canon to see just how quick this one is. So again, listen out for that confirmation beep. It's actually quite similar. Perhaps a little bit quicker to lock onto the subjects. But look, there's not a massive difference. Both of these lenses are performing very, very well in autofocus. Probably gonna have to give that one a tie. As always guys, if you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a thumbs up. But anyway, let's get on to the next part of the video. Now at f1.4, both of these lenses have a very wide aperture and can create a very shallow depth of field, even at a wide angle of 24mm. Now ever since I got the Sigma 24-1.4, I've got to say that I've been blown away with just how creamy its bokeh is. It's got 9 rounded aperture blades compared to the Canon's 8, which produces a very, very pleasing out of focus area. Now the Canon also does have a really nice bokeh, but there's just something about that Sigma which I really like a lot, so I'm going to give this one to the Sigma. Now I do want to talk about vignetting because this is probably the Sigma's biggest downfall. At f1.4 on a full frame body like the Canon 5D Mark III, it really does heavily vignette. Again, this can be quite easily fixed in post, but it definitely is a pity. On the other hand, we have the Canon, which really does handle this much better, with shots at f1.4 being more than usable, and then going up from f2.8 to 3.5, it's pretty much vignette free. Now on a crop censored body, both of these perform really well, again with the Canon having a little bit less vignetting. By the way guys, if you want to see full reviews of both of these lenses individually, I've made them before, so check the link in the description box below and check them out. Now I want to talk about price, and this is where things really start to turn around for the Sigma. Coming in at just $849, the Sigma is about half the price of the Canon L lens, which is a huge difference considering just how good both of these lenses are. Now I can't exactly say what's good value to you, but to me, I can't really justify in saying that the Canon is 2 times better than this Sigma. In fact, I'm going to say that it's not, and on price and on value, the Sigma easily wins. So we've spoken a lot about these lenses, but let's now take a look at a few sample images to compare. You can get some really lovely shots on both a full frame and crop sensor camera with both of these lenses. That ability to have that very wide angle but still being able to have that very shallow depth of field is a super unique feature and one that I've grown to love. Now I did find that the Sigma had slightly more contrasty images and did handle chromatic aberration slightly better, but the Canon did also have a little bit less distortion, and I've got to say that both of these lenses really do produce lovely images. So there you go guys, that was my review on these two lenses. Now if you're looking for a lens that has really fast autofocus, performs very well in low light, and doesn't have that vignetting problem, I'd probably go for the Canon 24L. If on the other hand you're looking for a lens that has beautiful bokeh, is incredibly sharp in the center, and of course is around about half the price, I'd probably go for the Sigma. Now which one do I choose? Well, I'm probably going to have to go for the Sigma because it is around about $800 cheaper, and you can get some other glass or something like that, so it is a real bargain for the money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe because I've got plenty of good content coming up. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!